Hello, Duke fans. Welcome back to another Friday night basketball game for the York girls basketball team. Tonight they're going to be playing off against OPRF. Ryan, any thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, obviously the Dukes haven't been the best offensively team, but looking to get back at it against an OPRF team that started 0 for their first 6, but were able to pick up a good win against Proviso West by 20+. And for the Dukes, they really just got to get the offensive ball going. Obviously, they've had a couple tight losses off to a 2-5 start. Looking to get one back here on their home court here.
Well said, Ryan. Last game they played against GBW, they were leading for a majority of that first part of the game, but ultimately ended up in a loss. Let's see if they can come out here tonight and get a win. Silkaitis taking the tip off for the Dukes. It's going to roll off Larma. Callahan's going to get a hold of it. They're going to start out with the press right away. O'Brien taking up the ball at the court now. Starting the offense over to Silkaitis. Fakes it. Drives up. Silkaitis gets it to go for the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good drive by Silkaitis there. Just fakes the handoff and just takes it right to the hoop. Wide open lane, and Dukes get a turnover here.
Now driving to the lane, the Dukes, and that's going to be another bucket. Kehoe for the bucket there.
Yeah, great pressure by the Dukes. They're going to keep it up here. Everybody in the backcourt currently.
Drain launches that ball all the way down to Chenzi. Chenzi goes up with it, and she gets blocked by Larma.
Dukes basketball.
Yeah, another turnover there for OPRF. Good start for the Dukes defensively. Just able to get all up in OPRF's face here.
Taking up the court. O'Brien down to Silkaitis. She tries to go up with it. No foul was called. Going to be stolen by Kehoe. Kehoe dishes it back out to Silkaitis. A little too far for her. Larma ends up with it. And it's going to stay the Dukes' ball.
Yeah, good awareness by Kehoe, able to win that ball back. And unfortunately doesn't go to Duke's way here, but I thought the ref pointed.
Yeah, the initial call was the Dukes, but they decided to give it to the Huskies. Drain trying to break this press here from the Dukes. Dish it over to Chenzi. Making their way up the court. Drain decides to take the drive. She goes up with it. Can't get that one to go. O'Brien comes down with the rebound. O'Brien hustling down the court over to Kehoe. Kehoe drives with it. Kehoe gets another bucket to go.
Nice transition offense from the Dukes there. OPRF, not really the shot you wanted there. Really highly contested, and the Dukes able to break in transition and get the easy 2.
Huskies having a tough time with this press. They do break it over to the corner, and it's going to be thrown away. Beckerberg could not haul that one in.
Timeout OPRF early, trying to figure it out. There's a lot of sloppy turnovers here early and just haven't found a clean shot on net so far here.
With that, we're going to take a short break for this timeout. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to this game. Currently, the Dukes are winning a 6-0 as O'Brien is taking the ball up the court for the Dukes. Silkaitis at the top of the key. She's running the offense now. Deep 3 from Larma. Larma can't get that one to go. Drain is going to come down with it. Tight defense from the Dukes. She's going to retain possession. Almost dribbles it away, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be OPRF's ball. They're going to call a foul, though.
Yeah.
Foul is going to go against the Huskies.
Yeah, good hustle by Kehoe there, but just got a little bit too inside there. That's just going to be the Dukes' ball there, Zach.
Yeah, good call. That was a foul there. Silkaitis with the 3 now. She gets swatted away. And it's going to be a double dribble called on Drain.
Yeah, OPRF just could not get out of their own defensive half here.
Larma inbounding now over to Silkaitis. Silkaitis hands it out to Callahan. Larma in the middle. She takes the midi, and it just rolls out. Silkaitis with the board. She goes up with a tough take from Silkaitis.
Yeah, good offensive rebound by Silkaitis. They're able to just get good positioning and puts back up for the easy lay. Duke's up 8-0 early in this one.
Chesney over to Drain. Back to the top of the key. Chesney looking to drive. She goes up with it. Chesney off the back of the glass. No good. O'Brien back with the rebound. Trying to dribble it out. She gets it out, and she's taking it up the court now. Good pass to O'Callahan. Callahan, bucket's no good, and they get the foul called.
Yeah, OPRF finally had that first offensive possession that actually looked somewhat clean, able to split the defenders. But once again, the Dukes in transition offense have just been really good early here. Callahan able to reward herself with 2 free throws here.
Dukes offense off to a strong start. And Callahan extends the lead. The first free throw of the night for the Dukes.
Yeah, I don't think Zeki could have asked for a better offensive start here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's been very electric from them. They've had a rough start through the last couple of the games. Their offense now leading 10-0. 5:25 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, not even 3 minutes in.
And O'Brien gets the steal. Callahan ends up with it. Over to Larma in the corner. Back to O'Brien. Silkaitis gets it. She elects the drive. Up with it. Silkaitis gets it to go.
Tough bucket there from Silkaitis. Good lay there. Just uses her strength to get over, and that's going to be thrown way over her head.
Way wire pass from Drain. As the Dukes will get the ball.
If OPRF, you just got to settle in and get that first basket and start getting back into this game because the Dukes won't play this pressure the entire game.
Kehoe driving now. Tough take from Kehoe. It rims out. Chenzi is going to be called for another double dribble, second of the night, going against OPRF.
Yeah, I don't know how many turnovers that is in 3 minutes, Zach, but it's been a lot. And for OPRF, you just have to slow it down a little bit. They're trying to rush their offense a little bit too much, just worried about the Dukes' pressure and getting into the front court. But sometimes you just got to take a breather and slow it down.
O'Brien with the ball now. Throws it over to Kehoe. Kehoe can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Callahan, pump fake, driving, up with it, and she gets another foul drawn.
Great drive by Callahan. They're able to fake the three and draw the foul. She will go back to the free throw line for 2 more, looking to extend this 12-0 lead here.
Callahan shooting once again. First shot is up, and it is good. Subs being made now. Exiting the game is going to be Alarma for the Dukes. Entering is going to be Mikuchi. As well as for OPRF, entering the game now will be Watson. Taking a break is going to be Spencer. Rebound now, Drain with the ball, trying to break this press. Been very good for the Dukes. Chenzi with the ball now. Dukes doing a good job on the press. Drain. Looking to start their offense, taking things slow. Tough take. Not going to get on the fall. Offensive board. Foul will be drawn by Beckerberg.
Yeah, that was a great move there. Just able to knife her way inside to the basket. Couldn't get the go, but nice job able to get the offensive rebound and reward herself with 2 free throws. That was the first time that OPRF has really settled into a possession there, Zach.
Definitely. Now they're going to have their chance at their first bucket of the night. First shot is up. Off the front of the rim. Another sub being made here. LaFleur is going to be entering the game. Exiting will be Callahan. Second shot up for Beckerberg. And there's going to be a violation against OPRF.
Yeah, she went way too early. Before she even shot it, she was already in the paint.
Fortunate for OPRF, they miss a chance at getting their first points of the game. O'Brien taking the ball up the court now. O'Brien back with it. Passes it over. Over into Silkaitis. Silkaitis back out to the corner. Kehoe decides not to shoot. 3 for the Dukes off the front of the glass. Kehoe gets the board, puts it up. Great offensive board from Kehoe.
Yeah, that was a great job by Silkaitis, able to box out her defenders for Kehoe even to get that and gets it for the easy 2 as the Dukes extend this lead 15-0.
Beckerberg trying to break the press now. Blocked away. O'Brien ends up with it. Over to the corner. That 3 is way off. It's going to hit off Kehoe. It's going to be OPRF's ball.
Yeah, Dukes are feeling a little bit too much there. Little sidestep 3 Javon Carter action.
Mounting now. PRF. Watson. Hands it over to Drain. Drain taking the ball up the court. Over to Chenzi. Watson. Excuse me, Backerberg off the back of the glass. O'Brien ends up with it. Once again, taking the ball off the court, trying to find somebody. Tipped away. Dukes get the ball back. Almost on the way again. To the corner. Corner three is no good again. Oof. Tough fall there from OPRF.
Looks like a little bit of push in the back there, but nothing was called. Really tough shot there.
Yeah, that midi was no good. Rebounded. Dukes taking the ball up the court. Kehoe, the ball is stripped away. It's going to stay with the Dukes.
Yeah, it's like something I've realized, even just with the effort of this OPRF team, when Dukes are in transition, you just have 3 defenders jogging back, and that causes for an easy break for the Dukes. That's something, even if OPRF, you're obviously down 15-0 in this one, you just need to throw that at least some of that effort there and hustle back.
Silkaitis ends up with it. Over to the corner to O'Brien. O'Brien with the 3. She can't get that one to go. Rebounded by OPRF. Up the court now, Drain. Taking it all the way, coast to coast, gets the foul drawn.
Yeah, have a chance to get their first points of the game. Almost 5.5 minutes into this one.
Hadn't said it before, but Byrne did enter the game for Kehoe. She's going to take a rest. There's 2:36 remaining in this first quarter of action. First free throw, hard off the back iron. OPRF still looking for that first bucket. Second shot is up. And it is good. Currently leading 15-1 is the Dukes. OPRF gets on the board. Let's see if that's a gateway to them starting to score.
Yeah, obviously you just had to get that first point on the board. Obviously, the 0 doesn't look too nice.
Byrne back to O'Brien. To the corner. LaFleur for 3. Another one off for LaFleur. Silkaitis gets the tough board. LaFleur electing to drive. Tries to take it up. And she's going to be stuffed, but gets the ball back. It's going to be stripped away.
Good hustle there by OPRF able to win that ball back.
Another bucket. Chance missed. Chenzi. And that's another good bucket from OPRF, their first real bucket of the night. Good shot from Johnston.
Yeah, she took the wide open mid-range. At this point for OPRF, you got to take any wide open shot you can get, and she buries it home. First field goal of the night, much needed. Still plenty of time in this one. You just got to get a groove going.
Silkaitis out to Byrne. O'Brien to the corner again. LaFleur passing around the key. Silkaitis in the corner. She takes a 3. Silkaitis is good from the corner.
Yeah, and Silkaitis just puts an end to that run real fast here. Answers for the 3. She's got 9 points in this first quarter. Looking to hit double digits before it even ends.
That ball's going to be thrown away. Chenzi trying to run after it. Subs being made now. Silkaitis going to be exiting. Larmer will be entering. O'Brien will be exiting. And Callahan will be re-entering.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was just kind of like a receiver pass when you're trying to lead, but you can't get it there. Reminds me of some Gabe Arriaga-esque type football quarterbacking, but 3 ball is up in the corner, no good. Rebound OPRF. Fighting for a little bit of pressure here. Able to break the pressure. Going to drive. Passes it out. That one's going to be stolen away back by the Dukes here.
Taking it up the court. Callahan ends up with it, and she's going to get called for the travel. Got a little turned around there.
Yeah, Callahan just started walking a bit before she dribbled it. Got to be careful there. Obviously, it's probably one of the most, you see it pretty often, in especially high school basketball, those types of travels, just not taking that dribble first.
OPRF looking to score one more time.
Nice pass.
Good pass, and she can't get the bucket to fall. Chenzi. Callahan, excuse me, LaFleur taking the ball up now. Is it over to Larma? Larma. Top of the key now. LaFleur trying to drive again, and she's going to be stuffed. Over to the corner. Larma looking to drive, dishes it out again. Callahan over to Byrne. Not getting any shots up, trying to pass around. Larma with the deep 3. Larma can't get that one to go.
Even though that didn't result in a bucket there was great ball movement there by the Dukes. Able to find that open shot. Just couldn't get it to go.
Inbounding now for the Huskies going to be Cruz. Trying to break the press now. They're in their groove. Drain hands it over. Watson's going to be got the foul call there by Callahan. Excuse me, Larma.
Yeah, about 10 seconds here to able to get one up. Just looking for a clean possession here for your OPRF.
They get it in. Callahan takes it away into Byrne. Nice fake, and she's going to get it to go.
Great move by Byrne there to end this first quarter. When I say you needed a clean possession, they did the exact opposite and turned it over, and the Dukes will have a 17-point lead going into the second quarter.
One of the Dukes' strongest starts to a game this year. Let's see if they can retain possession and beat the Huskies. Let's see if the Huskies have a chance at coming back in this one. We'll be right back with the Orc Sports Network. Welcome back to the second quarter of action now. Duke's leading 20-3. Let's see if OPRF can find a groove and get some points on the board.
Yeah, Zach, you know what I really appreciate is the band being here. It's making some noise in the gym. Obviously, it's not the most full house you'll have, but it's nice to see them making some noise.
Yeah, student section not as packed as last year. Last year, we did have a lot of people actually come in for those Friday night games for boys and girls. But unfortunately, it's just the band, but we are happy to see the band here. It is electric, Ryan.
Yeah, and for the Dukes wanting to get that student section back, they just have to get back to their winning ways, because obviously when you're not picking up wins, not as many people are going to show up, but they can just start tallying some up. People will start to come.
Definitely. Now O'Brien's going to be taking the ball up the court for the Dukes. Callahan back to O'Brien. Into the corner to Larma. Almost thrown away to Silkaitis. Nice pass from Larma. Almost loses it. O'Brien resetting now into Kehoe. Trying to get something going. Good defense from OPRF this possession. Silkaitis gets the foul drawn. Had nowhere to move her pivot foot.
A little bit more aggressive from OPRF there on the OPRF there on the defensive end, putting on a little bit more pressure. Not able to find the easy shot.
That's what you like to see from OPRF, though. You got to come out strong into the second quarter. You got to stop them from scoring and find your groove on offense. Larma, deep three. Larma can't get that one to go. It's going to be rebounded by OPRF.
Yeah, and for your offense to start clicking, you got to play some better defense and just get in a rhythm here. Haven't seen a lot of that at all.
Drain over the Cruz. Cruz throws that one away. Backerberg couldn't find anybody open. Kehoe taking the ball up the court now. Into the corner to O'Brien. O'Brien with the corner three. She gets that one to go. That's her first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and for the Dukes, it's been the same story all game. That transition offense has just been incredible. A little bit of just a weird turnover there. A pass that you didn't need to make just turns into three for the Dukes.
Now Watson throws that ball away. It's going to go back the Dukes' way.
Yeah, and the Dukes are just going to keep putting that pressure on. Obviously, they've gotten themselves to a 23-3 lead, so I don't know why you would stop.
O'Brien doing a great job this game, I will say, at facilitating the ball, and she just had that nice corner three. Callahan looking to drive now. Tough take from her. No foul called. Silkaitis with the bucket, and she almost gets the roll in. Another rebound. Silkaitis tried fighting that one.
Yeah, refs starting to let them play a little bit. I'm going to be honest, I don't mind that when they're down 20.
Definitely agree with that, Ryan. Don't mind that at all. It was a tough possession. OPRF came out on top there. That ball's going to be thrown away. Silkaitis gets it. Callahan taking the ball up the right side of the court. Nice pass to Kehoe. Kehoe can't get it to finish. That's going to be a foul on Larma.
Yeah, and Kehoe, after that layup, just put her hands in her head. She's like, how did I just miss that? But
no, put her head up, keep on moving. It's just one bucket. She's all good.
Yeah, it was a good break there. It was a great pass by Silkaitis out of transition. They're able to get that 3-on-1. Just couldn't execute there, which in those basketball, those things happen.
Now OPRF trying to break the press once again. That's going to be a foul on O'Brien. A little bit of pushing the back on Drain.
Foul number 11, Riley O'Brien.
Yeah, OPRF still just trying to get out of their backcourt. I really like to try to see them maybe try to just be able to draw up something and run a play.
Ball is loose, throws it away. Tried to retain possession, but it's going to be called for over and back. OPRF really struggling, trying to break this press from the Dukes. Been so dominant all game.
Yeah, they've just been bobbling the ball. It hasn't been clean catches, and it's just been a real mess for OPRF.
O'Brien now, just out to Callahan. Callahan with a three. No good off the back iron. OPRF ends up with the ball, trying to break the press. Once again, knocked away from Kehoe. Great defense by Kehoe. Great hustle by Callahan. No foul called there. A little aggressive, but OPRF will get the ball.
Yeah, another opportunity for the Dukes they just could not execute on.
Great hustle from the Dukes as Kehoe slaps that ball away again.
And I feel like there's something for OPRF as your coach. You got to step up here and just have to find a way to get it out of this backcourt. I mean, they haven't been able to.
Yeah, you see the three girls starting in the middle for the Huskies.
You got to bring more
they
people to help
change
the
something
ball.
up there. Yeah, there's usually only one person helping bring up the ball. I don't think that press is working, but here, Silkaitis, good defense, gets her to miss. Open midi, and she gets that one to fall. A great shot from Backerberg.
Yeah, a little bit of a broken play there, but the hustle pays off for OPRF. So they get their second bucket of the night.
Both teams showing a lot of hustle early on in this game, despite the score. As O'Brien gets it stolen. Trying to break it now, Chenzi holds the ball at the top of the key. Watson now looking for another midi. Watson gets that one to go. That one was buttered.
Yeah, it seems like Watson's game is the mid-range. She's really liked those shots all night, and she gets that one to go.
Setting up a play now is Collins. O'Brien, top of the key, and Silkaitis in the middle. Silkaitis trying to set the screen for Larma. Driving is Kehoe. Kehoe, tough take, and she gets the foul drawn.
Yeah, good take from Kehoe there, able to draw the foul and get herself to the free throw line for two. Looking to make up for those two missed layups she had earlier in the quarter.
First shot for Kehoe. No good. A couple subs being made now is going to.
Second free throw is up from Kehoe, and she gets that one to go.
OPRF back with the ball now. Good job breaking the press here. As Drain ends up back with it. Dishes it over to the corner. Chenzi back to Cruz. Cruz having a tough time penetrating.
Got to space out a little bit here if you're OPRF.
Ball's thrown away. O'Brien ends up with it. She's going to take it all the way. And that one rolls out. Kehoe gets the board, though, puts it back up, and Kehoe gets the bucket for the Dukes.
Yeah, good cleanup by Kehoe. They're able to stick with that one. And for OPRF, once they break that press, you'd like to see them all come up and try to hustle and have that transition offense.
Drain looking to drive. Nice step. That one hits off the shot clock.
I mean, wow. I don't know how often you've seen that one, but.
O'Brien taking the ball up the court now. Silkaitis setting the screen. Silkaitis drive. Nice finish from Silkaitis for another bucket for her. She's up to 11 points on the night.
Yeah, and Silkaitis just doing what she does best, getting in the paint, driving, cutting, and just doing all the small details that helps her get these buckets.
And that's going to be a foul called on the Dukes. That one's going to be called on Supple. On Kehoe, excuse me. And Paige Byrne is going to be entering the game for Kehoe now, giving her a little rest. 3:27 remaining in the second period. They get the ball in. Drained at the top of the key. O'Brien playing some good defense this game. Looking to drive, floater. Rebound by the Huskies and the putback.
Yeah, good hustle there by the Huskies. They're able to just get that putback. Just came out of nowhere and grabs the free 2 points. You'd like to see that for OPRF, just trying to find anything they can get.
Silkaitis fade away. That one's off the back iron. And it's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball stays with the Dukes.
Duke's offense is thriving. Everybody getting their shots up. Let's see if they can continue this dominance as O'Brien's going to hand it over to Byrne. Byrne now almost, and that one's going to be thrown away, but it's going to be tipped off of Cruz. Or excuse me, Drain.
Yeah, it looked like Byrne was looking for a little bit of movement there. Kind of threw it to no man's land, but either way, we'll stay with the Dukes here. Have another shot at it.
Inbounded to O'Brien. O'Brien into Silkaitis in the middle. Back out to O'Brien. Silkaitis sets the screen. Fades. Nice thing from her. She gets blocked. And Byrne back into Silkaitis. Saves it. A couple of the girls stumble over. OPRF ends up back with it. Looking to drive is Drain. Another tough take, but rebounded by the Dukes once again. Byrne ends up back with it. Otto O'Brien. O'Brien elects the Silkaitis in the corner. Silkaitis takes the three. No good from Silkaitis as Cruz gets the board. Cruz into the corner now. Chesney. Chesney's three is way offline. Silkaitis gets the board there.
Yeah, I felt like OPRF's first three of the game. I can't recall the last time they took in one, Zach.
No, it definitely, Ryan, as Byrne gets a nice little layup there. And it's going to be another timeout from the Huskies. They got to talk things over. Currently 30-9. We're going to take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back from the timeout. Huskies inbounding now. Chesney over to Cruz. Cruz looking to break this press. Byrne right on top. Drain into the corner. Back to the middle. Chesney takes the midi. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by OPRF. Tough take from Drain.
Yeah, that was a really tough shot. She was like right under her basket there, but put some nice little spin on that, able to get that one to go.
Brian out to Silkaitis. Silkaitis looking for somebody to help her. Three-pointer from the Dukes, and that one is good from Makuki.
Yeah, Zach, I was just thinking to myself, the Dukes haven't really got it going on offense in the second quarter, but able to get the three there and extend this lead to 22.
Press defense doing good, and that's going to be an over a back on Cruz.
Yeah, that back foot just slid over. Kind of saw that one when you get double teamed in the corner, that's not where you want to go, especially for OPRF, which I should talk about in the timeout. Is trying to get away from the corner because once you get there, it's pretty much this game has been an automatic turnover.
Couldn't agree more. Ryan now the Dukes bringing the ball up with just over a minute remaining. Byrne ends up with it. Trying to find someone on the floor. Driving. She can't get that one to go. Drain taking the ball up the court now. Holding on to it. Chesney. Back over deep three from Drain. Drain almost gets the bank. Back over to Drain. Drain looking to drive. Stripped away. Blocked by the Dukes again. Another midi for OPRF. And that one just bounces in. And it's going to be good from Watson.
Yeah, a little bit of shooter's touch there. Nice bounce. Cuts the deficit to 20 with 35 seconds to go in this one. Wonder if the Dukes should try to hold on here.
Let's see if they can get one more shot before this period is over. Into the corner now, LaFleur. Back over to O'Brien. O'Brien. Offense swinging the ball around the top of the key. Looking for somebody. 17 seconds. Over to Byrne. Collins calls for a reset. Just 10 seconds remaining. They got to get a shot off. O'Brien looking to drive over to the corner. Almost thrown away. Just shoots the three, and that one is no good.
Yeah, Dukes just took a little bit too much time on that possession. Just had a full 35 seconds left and ended up putting that shot. Coach Collins is not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times from the Dukes this season. Yes, they're currently winning by 20, but they've had that problem where it's coming down to the wire and the game is really close and they're holding on to the ball and they just can't execute in that last remaining possession.
Yeah.
But with that, Ryan, we're going to step away for 10 minutes for halftime. You're watching Your Sports Network. Welcome back, Dukes fans. We are in for the second half of action. The Dukes currently leading 33-13, up by 20. OPRF starting to find their groove on offense. Took a little bit of time. That second quarter of action was much better for them. Let's see if they can continue that growth throughout this third quarter.
Yeah, no OPRF. It's not even about winning this game at this point. It's about just getting better, but that one's going to be turned over immediately.
And Kehoe, tough take from her. Almost swatted away from Watson, but was able to get it off in time.
Yeah, and that was the story of the first half for OPRF. Now you got to settle in here.
OPRF now, deep three
Deep
from
shot.
Drain. Drain, no good.
Oof.
She couldn't drain that one, but Silkaitis is going to be inbounding the ball now.
And that was just a heave check there. As Drain, like you said, couldn't drain that one, but that's pretty good, Zach.
Thank
You
you,
see
terminology,
drain,
you know,
drain,
use.
drain, you know?
Yeah. Now O'Brien taking up the court. Kehoe now.
Ooh.
Long heave, almost intercepted. Into Silkaitis. Silkaitis, tough take, gets another foul drawn.
Man, that looks like Jason Cleveland trying to pick me off in football, but he's too slow to get there.
Yes, York varsity athlete Jason Colino for football.
Played his first 2 years in the freshman and sophomore year team as a third-string quarterback. Get some playing time freshman year.
Silkaitis, first free throw. Rolls in, good spin there.
Nice little bounce there for Silkaitis, up to 12 points, looking to go 2 for 2 from the line here.
Second shot is up. No good off the front iron. OPRF looking to break the press once again. They do a much better job as the Dukes are laying off a little bit more. Driving now.
Ooh.
Tough take. It's going to be an and one. Oh, my days, Ryan. Watson, tough take.
Yeah, Watson, just great little Euro step there, drives in and somehow gets it to go. I don't know how they didn't get it deflected away, but has a chance for the and one here.
Shooter's going to shoot, and that first free throw is good, and she's going to have the three-point play.
That's got to feel good for OPRF. That was a really tough bucket there.
You can feel the change in energy in the room after that one, as now O'Brien is going to be taking the ball up the court here into the lane to Kehoe. Kehoe out to Callahan. Almost
save.
thrown away. O'Brien into Kehoe. Kehoe, tough take, and one for Kehoe.
Yeah, Kehoe looks to respond to herself as this gym just explodes. Kehoe will go for the and one.
Tough take from Kehoe. Free throw was up. She just cannot connect on the three-point play. Silkaitis bats it back out. Kehoe, great hustle. Larmer, deep three. Larmer can't connect.
You need some help here. You need help.
Good trap. Good job getting that ball away from Drain. Watson now. Watson out to Drain. Drain. Midi. No good. So Larma gets the board. She's taking the ball up the court now. Larma. Setting up the offense is O'Brien over to Callahan. Callahan looking in the corner to Larma. Larma back out. Swinging it around the key. Looking for the open girl. Callahan elects to take the three. Callahan, no good. Rebounded by Kehoe. Kehoe takes it back out. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien looks to drive. She gets a floater off. No good from O'Brien.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Dukes there. For OPRF, I want to see a little bit more physicality here.
Subs being made now for OPRF. OPRF inbounding the ball now.
Indeed they are.
Drain. Over to Chesney. Chesney not dribbling. Likes to give it back to Drain. Drain looking to dribble it up the court. She's got two girls on her. She's got to get it away. Chesney ends up with it. Silkaitis strips it away. They're going to call the jump ball.
Go the Duke's way anyways. A little bit. I thought that was a little bit more of a premature call there by the ref to call that jump ball. I thought Silkaitis was going to have that one either way, but let's
Yeah,
stay with the Duke's ball.
Yeah, I agree. They just gave the benefit of the doubt to RPRF on that one. Now Callahan taking the ball up the court, and that's going to be a travel on Callahan. A couple too many steps there.
Yeah, it's the second time she's done that.
Now the Dukes making some subs. Next in the game is going to be O'Brien. Entering will be Supple. Inbound now. OPRF over to Cruz. Cruz to the corner. Almost thrown away. A tough midi. They're going to get the foul drawn, though. Good shot from Watson.
Yeah, nice job. They're able to just be able to find Watson there, jumps up and able to get the shot up and go to the line for 2. Trying to cut into this lead a little bit here.
Watson having a solid game being a freshman. She's got 7 points, looking to increase. Ooh. That's going to be 8 for her. She's going to be the leading scorer for the Huskies tonight.
Yeah, and you can't discredit her game. She's had a pretty solid night.
Second shot is up. That one's off back iron. Ooh. And it's going to be tipped away by Larma. It's going to stay the Huskies' ball. A little miscommunication there from the Lady Dukes.
Yeah, a little oopsie there. Just slipped out of her hands and went behind her. OPRF, you got to take advantage of this.
Trying to drive. Backerberg gets it turned over. Subtle looking to drive, gives it over to Callan. Callan goes up there and is absolutely stuffed. OPRF will get the ball back. Cruz looking down. Silkaitis elects not to go after the block, gets the board. Callahan now outlet pass. Subtle trying to stay on her feet. Silkaitis saves it, throws it. It's going to be turned over, though. Cruz ends up back with it. Ooh. And it's going to be turned over once again. Larma. Subtle taking the ball up the court. Blocked. Backerberg. That was a crazy sequence of events. Girls were falling over. The ball was turned over a couple times. Both teams just couldn't get their feet set.
And there will be another turnover. Over and back, and Zach, that just brings me back to your call. What an amazing sequence of events. That was not an amazing sequence of events, as they're going to take a timeout. The Dukes, obviously, you're going to need that one after what just happened there.
With that, we're going to take a short break. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back. Silkaitis in the corner. Passes it away. Back to Silkaitis in the paint. She's trying to drive. Dishes it back out. Subtle for 3. Wow, she got hit hard on that one. Nothing called, but Silkaitis, great board and put back. Yeah. Taking the Dukes to 40 points.
Yeah, and Silkaitis just doing what she does best, living in the paint. She's able to get the offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Silkaitis just making smart basketball IQ plays.
OPRF player Watson got tripped up. Her shoe almost came off. And that's going to be
another over and back.
Over and back. Huskies really struggling with these calls, the over and backs, just trying to break that press from the Dukes. It's been so dominant. It's the main reason why they're leading by such a large margin this early on in the game.
Got a soccer ball up in the bleachers somehow. I don't know where that came from, Zach, but
Luca does like footy as Silkaitis. Another tough take, and she gets the foul drawn.
Yeah, good take from Silkaitis. The Dukes are just doing a phenomenal job finding her low in the paint and just letting her do her work. She's going to go back to the free throw line for 2.
Ryan, we got a lot of seniors coming back for the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic this year. Silkaitis makes the first free throw. We got Shepard Pullman. He's back in town. Ryan Wells, I'm not sure if he's going to be coming. And, of course, we got York alumni Ryan Bird and TJ Silkaitis.
Is Christian coming?
Christian McQuaid. He will most likely be coming as well. Connor Choi will be showing up as well.
Oh, I didn't realize that was even happening. I was told 2 different opinions on that. You love to see when all the seniors come back. It's obviously just such an exciting time. Even if they only come back for a little bit, it's always good to see our fellow seniors.
Yeah, get a couple games. And also star athlete Ryan Sloan, almost intercepted by Silkaitis, will be returning also for the Jack Tosh and will be announcing a game. And now taking the ball up the court, the Dukes looking for another good offensive drive. Callahan deep 3. Ooh. Callahan no good, almost gets that one to go. And that ball's going to be thrown away. Picked back up by the Dukes. Callahan ends back with it. Into Silkaitis. Silkaitis, another layup for her. Yeah, she is on fire tonight. 17 points.
Good job by Callahan there. opting not to take the shot and does what, just finding Silkaitis down in the paint. Looks like going to be a foul there off the steal.
21, a foul on 21. It's going to be against OPRF. Drain, just a little bit too much contact there. But yeah, Ryan Sloan will be coming back. All the seniors will be coming back. Not sure about Josh Melvin. He is a great York Sports Network alumni. Jack Borchers, as always. Everybody knows him on this York Sports Network.
What about
will
Gavin
be coming
Conley?
back. Gavin Conley might be coming back too. And that's in between the legs. Silkaitis, she finishes the play, drains it.
And what a play!
That was an assist of the year.
Between the legs, and Silkaitis doesn't sell the clip and just buries the three. She's up to 20 herself now. My goodness, Zach.
That was a great play from the Dukes. Great assist, great shot, and puts them up even more. OPRF really struggling now on the offensive end, almost thrown away. Tries to keep it in. It's going to be out of bounds on Chesney.
Yeah, it's like I was going to be asked. I don't know how she stayed in bounds for that long. I was looking at the ref. I'm like, when is he going to call it? But
some fancy footwork there to stay in bounds. Ultimately ended in a turnover, though.
Still impressive.
Now O'Brien. Alexis Tuttle back to O'Brien. O'Brien heaves it. No one near. Ends up back with it. Is going to be Drain. Drain trying to break the press, and she's going to get fouled by O'Suttle.
Yeah, just a sloppy go for OPRF here.
Sloppy seconds there. Now entering the game for the Huskies. A couple substitutes as Backerberg is back in the game. Drain back to Backerberg. Backerberg into the middle. It's going to be turned over. LaFleur up to court to Tuttle. Tuttle looking to drive. Nice stop, and she gets that one to go.
Yeah, just puts on the brakes there, lets her defender fly by, and has the easy two. Duke's now up in the 30s by their lead.
And that's going to be another foul. Drain can't get that one to connect.
Duke's number 10, Kendall Supple.
Chicago Bulls just took the lead, 101-99 against the Hornets. Star player Nikola Vucevic is having a pretty mid-game.
Yeah, Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams, he's an odd player. Comparison to some players, probably. Yeah. Silkaitis, we taking a break now. Byrne entering the game. They're giggling about something. What's so funny, Olivia?
Patrick Williams is pretty funny.
He is a funny guy. Now, trying to go up with it, the Huskies, and another foul's drawn. That one's going to be on Byrne.
Yeah, great take there. Able to get the rebound and win herself back to the line for two. Just looking to build on something here late in this one. 2 minutes to go in the third.
Byrne reminds me of a Kevin Herter type player, you know, coming off the bench and just being able to make so many three-point shots. She hasn't had too many opportunities today, but usually that is the type of game she does play.
Yeah, and kind of with the Dukes, very unselfish team. It's another missed free throw.
I couldn't agree more with that, Ryan. You're right. They love passing the ball. They always have great movement, kind of like the 2013 Spurs. That one is good as it bounces back in for Drain. Drain's having a great night, 10 points for her.
Yeah, look at the Bulls, 7 players in double figures. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of the Dukes game, and just able to pass the ball around and getting everybody involved, not that one key player that they need to rely on.
I couldn't agree more, Ryan. The bench depth on the Dukes is great as well. You got a ton of players that can come off the bench at any time and get those buckets when you need. Another three for LaFleur, and that's going to be an and one from Tuttle.
What a rebound
goodness.
there.
Tough play. You love the aggression, just seeing the players crash the board, get that rebound, and put it right back up.
Yeah, it's just been the thing for the Dukes all night. It's just crashing the boards and able to get drawn fouls and get to the free throw line. It's key to winning basketball games, Zach.
And the and one is good. The Dukes are at 51 points on their night. Offensively, they're playing great. Defensively, they're playing great. Let's see if they can keep this up. Huskies, sidestep three, no good. That's going to be hit away by LaFleur.
Like I said, Javon Carter, sidestep three.
Javon Carter.
He's a guy. Someone's Javon Carter is not appreciated enough.
Yeah, he's a great three-point shooter.
Oof.
Another take. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Toilet bowl action there. That one rims in. Another and one.
That was just a laser shot there, Zach. Somehow it gets to the go.
I mean,
All the way around.
Shooter's going to shoot. That's a shooter's roll right there, Ryan. As Drain extends her lead to 12 for tonight. And now 13 points for her. She continues to impress.
Yeah, she loves that mid-range game. I mean, we've seen it a lot. And when she's taking advantage of that Duke's pressure and able to just get in the shot motion and draw the fouls, and sometimes like that, she's getting it to go.
Nah, that's a good idea. The mid-range is a lost art in basketball, I must say. You don't see a lot of players doing that, but she just likes to drive lots of floaters from her, and she gets them to connect. LaFleur gets another and one. 3 plays in a row. Back-to-back-to-back and ones.
Yeah, that might be the most and ones I've ever seen in a quarter. It's just been back and forth, back and forth.
Love the
both
grit.
teams.
Yeah, love the grit, love the aggression. As now Fleur taking the free throw shot. It is up, and it is good. That's going to be her 3rd point of the night. And that and one will be her 1st points of the night. As now the Huskies take the ball up again with just 43 seconds remaining. Drain over to the corner. Chesney looking to drive into the paint to Drain. Drain tried to get it up. Blocked. Taking up the corner now is O'Brien. 30 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a shot off. Byrne looking to drive. Almost loses it. And she's going to get fouled by Drain.
A little bit of a bailout there as that was turned right over, but they get the push on OPRF, and that I believe will be free throws here, as both teams are in the bonus for the last 24 seconds in this one.
Byrne will be shooting here. Her shot is up. It is good. She will get the 2nd one, and that will be her 5th point of the night.
Yeah, Duke's earning themselves a lot of extra points. Been really good at the free throw line tonight.
And you look at the scoreboard over there, all the players, everybody has at least 3 points on the court as of right now. Every player playing great. Huskies still trying to fight back. Drain playing her game. Hits off the shot clock, but does get the foul drawn.
I can't believe she almost got that one to go somehow. I mean, the fact that it even hit rim was kind of ridiculous there, Zach. But
Player like Drain, you know, just being able to get the ball up is something that you need. I mean, with her, obviously, 50% of the time at least is going in no matter what she does with it. She's got the shooter's touch like we were saying earlier.
She's got that dog in her.
Drain's 2nd shot. No good. Duke's back with it. 13 seconds remaining, and it's going to be hit away. Huskies inbounding now. Beckerberg into Watson. Chesney looking back up. Drain looking to drive with 5 seconds. Another floater. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Byrne. 1 second left. They're just going to hold it. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Still a whole nother quarter of action. With that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back to this last quarter of action. Duke's leading 56-22. Starters coming back out onto the court. Let's see if OPRF has any fight left in them. Deficit like this, near impossible to come back from, but you never know.
Yeah, it's going to take, I think, more than a lot to even come close to coming back in this one, but you know, you never know.
It's like George Cooper said on Young Sheldon when he was talking to his football team. You just got to fight back. Even though you know you're probably going to lose the game, keep showing that you want to be there and you want to try and get that victory.
Yeah, it's not even about this game necessarily. It's building momentum going into the next game. You don't want to just be deflated the rest of the game and just keep going down. You want to make sure you can have a little bit of a bounce back and take something from this game and bring it to the next.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Ryan, as the Huskies are taking the ball up the court. Once again, Cruz over to Watson. Watson on the right side of the, left side of the court. She's dribbling up now. Trying to take it. It's going to be batted away. Byrne ends up with it. Over to Callahan. Callahan, pull up three. Callahan can't connect. Rebounded by LaFleur. LaFleur up with it. A fever. Silkaitis, reverse layup. Back to her again.
Just a big hustle play all around there by the Dukes.
Yeah, Lefevre and Silkaitis, great hustle out of them. A couple rebounds, but it will be a foul on the Dukes.
See if OPRF can get anything on offense going. Still only at 22 points. Only had 3 in that first quarter. Yeah, we're currently on 6-7 watch according to our producer, one of our producers, Luca DeSanto. It's very adamant about this.
If that happens, I bet you all those kids over there are
going to
go crazy. That one is no good. Lefevre gets the board.
Luca DeSanto calling out some plays here for the Dukes.
Batted away. Yeah, Luca DeSanto, he is a not highly praised Y-ball coach. Unfortunately, 2 years in a row, his team. 1 year the first year he was a coach. Me and him coached, made the semifinals. Last year he coached the team. First round playoff exit. A little embarrassing for his status, but that is okay.
Yeah, Gabe Arriaga was talking that team up a lot, and it just didn't go well. And I always text him after the game, how'd your team go?
Fever can't get it to go. Silkaitis somehow gets that board, trying to get out of that situation. Jump ball will be called, and it's going to be OPRF's ball. But yeah, Ryan, like you were saying, Y-ball coach, this year he's going to be playing.
Yeah.
I want to see if he can make a dent in the league status. A couple of the players looking from last year, Ryan, the Y-ball league, looking to be back-to-back champions. I'm not going to name names. The Huskies heave up a three, no good. Silkaitis gets the board.
Yeah, Zach, can't wait to see what I'm working with this year as coach. Can't wait to see what I'm working with, and obviously not even make these guys better players, but just better people. That's the biggest thing about basketball.
You got to do the biggest thing about coaching.
You got to do it for the guy beside you. So Silkaitis with a nice drive there, up to 22 points.
Silkaitis really fighting for that 6-7 on the scoreboard. She knows what's happening. She wants it.
I wish I had Olivia on my team, but I got the other Silkaitis, so it's okay.
That one is good for the Huskies. The clock is ticking. They still need 9 points to reach that status. Look at DeSanto doing the 6-7 out here like a lunatic. Silkaitis for three. No good off the front iron. Rebounded by the Dukes. Ooh. Trying to handle back out. That's going to be a foul on the Huskies.
Oh, my God.
Troutman barely able to stay on her feet. She was being yanked down.
Yeah, Zach, it's going to get a lot harder. As I forgot to mention, there is a running clock, so we're already down to 4 minutes in this one.
And now Crowley's going to be entering the game. Silkaitis will take a seat.
Probably be her last minutes of the night. Really impressive game from her, 22 points.
I think that's the best game of the season for her, just in general. Now Lefevre puts it up, no good. Luca DeSanto crashing out. He knows a 6-7 will not happen tonight.
Yeah, just not enough time left in this one. And
maybe during the Tosh. Maybe during the Tosh.
We will definitely see it during the Tosh. I can guarantee you that.
Floater, no good. Update, Sading Nation's tied up with Brother Rice right now. Not sure too many people care about high school basketball here besides Luca DeSanto. I think a couple more than.
Jason Clino didn't really appreciate it, but now he's like all over it. He really hated the Tosh, but now it's one of his. It's probably circled on his calendar there.
Pull up three, no good. Some confidence there. Lefevre, ball stays in somehow. Dukes end up back with it. Troutman fighting, turned over.
Less than 3 minutes to go here.
This is some of the best hustle I've seen from both teams, despite the score being so far apart. The Huskies are doing a great job just staying motivated, staying in this game.
Hi.
Oh, steal. Lefevre. Lefevre. And the bucket is good. Oh, Kate Geiger gets the bucket.
Yeah, and the Dukes bench absolutely explodes there. So happy for their teammate. You love to see it.
Drain. No. Dukes up the court. 7 more points. Dukes, can they fight for it?
2 minutes to go.
Over. Shoot it.
Need a bucket. Oh, nice pass.
And to Troutman. Troutman gets the foul drawn.
And once again, the bench explodes.
No 2-minute warning, though, here for basketball. Clock is still running out. Luca getting more and more stressed as the minutes go on.
Yeah, I think Luca needs to just let it go because it's not going to happen tonight.
He needs a 6-7 to get him by, but it's not going to let him fly. Troutman's first free throw. It is up. It is good. They're up to 61 points on the night.
Yeah, Troutman's first point.
Only one player left on the court without a point. Let's see if we can get this to happen. The clock's still ticking down.
And they're gonna gotta make sure
they're time wasting out here. Boo. Boo.
Boo.
What are the refs doing?
Boo.
He doesn't want this to happen. Second one is no good. They just need 2 threes.
Out of bounds, out of bounds.
The Dukes just need 2 threes to get this achievement. And they call a foul. The clock is just going to continue to run out. We're in the last minute. What are we doing? Stop the clock. Stop the clock. They're not going to stop the clock. Substitutes being made for OPRF.
Yeah, give Mr. Mundell a little hollered over here.
Mundell's just letting the clock go down. I don't appreciate that, but it's okay, you know.
I think he's ready to go home.
Yeah, to be fair, it's
Friday night.
Friday night. People got things to do. Deep three, no good. Another one. Pulled away. It's going to stay OPRF ball as the clock winds down. Dowdy knows what's happening. He's laughing. He's laughing. But it's not going to happen.
Nice there.
Pass. No good. Troutman. They're hustling. Shoot it.
Shoot it.
No, they don't get the shot off, and they're going to stay at 61 points tonight. What a great game for both teams. The Dukes absolutely dominated. Silkaitis finishing with 22 points, her season high. This was a great game overall. Ryan, what's your final thoughts in this game?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. This game was pretty much over when it started. The Dukes that first quarter, 23-3 to start off, and for that point in OPRF, it's just a tough one. And this is a big win for the Dukes. Obviously, they've been in a little bit of a slump here, but they're finally able to get a convincing win here at home. Much needed for the team morale, and they moved to 3-5 on the season.
Great game. The band, absolutely electric atmosphere out here. No student section, but great fans, great atmosphere. This reminded me of the Tosh a little bit. We're excited for that. Boys basketball tomorrow, Saturday stream at home versus Hinsdale Central. That's going to be a great game. They've had a good start to their season. And with that, you're watching Your Sport Network. Thank you, Lily DeMichael, Finn DeSanto, Brady Micah, Ryan Brownlee, and myself, Zach Silkaitis. Have a great night, Dukes.